Fresh allegations have emerged against members of the Interim Management Committee of the Niger Delta Development Commission, the NDDC. A Port Harcourt-based newspaper in one of its publications accused the IMC of misappropriating the sum of 4.9 billion naira. This headline triggered another outcry over the level of alleged financial corruption in the NDDC. But representatives of the Interim Management Committee deny these allegations, describing them as misrepresentation of facts. And they called for thorough investigation for relevant authorities of government to set the record straight. So pending the outcome of the forensic audit of the NDDC, pressure is mounting on the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission on this issue. Joining me now from Abuja is the Director General, Bayelsa Forward Movement, Alfred Kemepadu. Alfred, good morning. It's good to have you join us right now.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Great. We're fine here. Now, these allegations and counter-allegations, they have, in fact, Nigerians have their ears full with the NDDC in the last couple of weeks. I wonder what you make of this, because certainly this is not to say, okay, they're guilty or they're not guilty and all of that. But when you hear all of these, someone would say, of course, there's no smoke without fire.
Basically, I told you in your studio that one of the biggest problems of the NDDC is the over-politicization of the NDDC. So you can now see that even basic things such as the probing and the forensic auditing of the NDDC, which the Niger Delta people had requested for, which we yearn for, to reposition that organization, or should we say sanitizing that organization, is now being politicized. All of this is a form of distraction from the main thing. Calling somebody a bad name, allegations and counter-allegations is not what we need at this particular point in time. Yes, we don't support corruption. Yes, we don't want to be carried away with the politics of the NDD. What we want and what we have requested is very clear. Forensically audit the Niger Delta Development Commission, probe it, not just to achieve somebody going to jail, but towards repositioning the NDDT to serve the Niger Delta people better. Anything short of that does not make sense to us. And that is what is happening.
Alfred.
Of course, these are issues that we've seen ongoing for the past months, and a lot of persons are still expecting that there would actually be a breakthrough. Do you think with these accusations, counter-accusations, we're actually going to see light at the end of the tunnel, Alfred?
Not really. What's getting into the investigation now is politics, is a politicization of the whole process, and that's not to the benefit of the people of the Niger Delta, but it is for the benefit of the so-called political actors, especially those in the presidency. Like I told you in your studio, it's very easy to call names in the Niger Delta, but almost everything that happens in the Niger Delta Development Commission is orchestrated by people from the presidency using their proxies, their so-called political boys from the Niger Delta. All we have requested for is a comprehensive forensic audit of the Niger Delta Development Commission towards repositioning it for a better and a sane Niger Delta Development Commission. The rot in the Niger Delta Development Commission is not what we are investigating for the past 6 months or 7 months thereabout. We're talking about a comprehensive and a holistic view of the Niger Delta Development Commission for the past 19 years. If the federal government does not have the capacity to do that, please let her express her capacity to restart the Niger Delta Development Commission to serve the people of the Niger Delta, better, rather than the politicization of this investigation process. After all, this is not the only organization in view. Even the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the EFCC, led by Mago, is in view. Other agencies are in view. So this media trial, this media investigation without going to the nitty-gritty is not something that develops the Niger Delta, and it's not something we welcome.
All right, as it is right now, we see leaders from the Niger Delta, youths and organizations and movements in the Niger Delta have held government to account before when it comes to inclusive governance and the benefits that is supposed to be accruable to the Niger Delta. At this point, when you hear of these allegations and monies flying in the air and all of that, what are your organizations, all the movements that all of you belong to, what are their roles in holding these people to account?
Sorry, can you take it again?
Now, yes, I'm asking, what are the roles of all the movements and organizations and youth movements and all of that? What are their roles in holding leadership to account when you hear of this money is flying here and there?
Yeah, part of what we do to hold to account is to take advantage of this kind of opportunity you give us to vent our opinions. And let me make it abundantly clear. The corruption in the Niger Delta Development Commission is not peculiar to those appointed into the Niger Delta Commission alone. One other person or one other institution we need to hold accountable is the presidency. You see, I don't want to call names of parties. If you go through the history of the Niger Delta Development Commission, you will discover that at every point in time, from 1999, it is the president that has always deployed his boys to the Niger Delta Development Commission to fund politics. I said it, go back in time. Check all the former managing directors of the Niger Delta Development Commission. They have all, from the seat of MD of Niger Delta Development Commission, almost all of them, going to be contesting for governors of their state. By that I mean, they are practically presidential boys taking advantage of the Niger Delta Development Commission. Instead of deploying the resources to develop the Niger Delta, they deploy it to funding the politics of the presidency by taking over the states for their presidential godfathers or the presidency as it were. So that is what has happened. So when you say, are we holding accountable? Are we holding them accountable? Don't be distracted by the fact, or don't be distracted by only us shouting at the head of the Niger Delta Development Commission. Also ask us and also interrogate further why the presidency at all times, despite the written and established rules of the Niger Delta Development Commission, will also deploy an unwritten will to our presidential boys that she deploys to head that organization to say, okay, go there. Presently, why it is worse, let me make it practical for you. In the past, you know, the Niger Delta states were practically about states governed by governors who belong to the ruling political party. But as we speak today, the Niger Delta Development Commission, in the whole of the Niger Delta, it's governed by opposition parties. So the Niger Delta Development Commission is the only institution that the opposition party, the ruling party has to fund a political machinery around the Niger Delta Development Commission. That is why you see that the politicization of the Niger Delta Development Commission is higher than even before, to the detriment of the people of the Niger Delta.
It's always a pleasure
that is what
to
should
speak.
be addressed, not to advance it to the politicization of the investigation of the corruption. What we ask is forensically audit it, reposition it to serve the people of the Niger Delta.
All right,
well,
Alfred, we have to leave you here now. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Alfred. There's so much to talk about when it comes to what is going on in the Niger Delta. And not just there, just like he said, there are so many agencies of government and even
that are
parts
under
of the country
scrutiny,
that
counter allegations, allegations, all the way. Yeah.